Namaste everyone. Welcome to Navratri festival, Goddess Durga awakening. Let's give a few minutes to all our brothers and sisters to gather. Meanwhile, whoever comes online, just let me know if you can hear the sound clearly. If you're already watching, I invite you to start taking deep belly breaths. Today we will breathe in and out from the mouth, and when we exhale, we'll make a soft sound, a soft sighing sound. So breathing in also from the mouth and breathing out also from the mouth. More like shamanic kind of breathing. Today I'm in a different room. The lights are going to be slightly softer. Let me see if I can turn one more light on. Okay. Okay, so this is it. Like I said, this is India. I'm in the circumstances that I'm in quarantine, and right now I've been assigned this room for today. And as it gets darker outside, I think that it's going to be a little bit darker, the video, but we are going to do this anyways, no matter what the situation is. Remember, the commitment is to show up. The commitment is to do the work. No matter what chaos is around, we are going to find the center in the middle of the storm. Centering ourselves with the energies of Goddess Durga. Welcome, Jody. Wonderful. The one who is who is coming, who is waking up at 5:30 in the morning is already here, and that's amazing. So let's just put our hands on the belly. This is the third chakra we are talking about. So let's just put some nice, fiery, warm, golden sun energy. We are going to talk about Goddess Chandraghanta today. She sits in your third chakra, your power chakra. And the golden sun is assigned to this chakra. Even though the planet Venus is assigned to her as well, which I will talk about a little bit later in my talk. So just nice warmth of your hands. Just put both your hands on your belly chakra. And let's start taking some deep breaths into the belly. We are going to take 27 breaths. So 3 cycles of 9 breaths. Okay? Remember what I said in the beginning? It's more like shamanic kind of breath we will do today. So just breathing in and out through the mouth. And when you are exhaling, a very soft sound of so we are meeting from a place of calmness. So just closing your eyes with your hands on your belly, just put your attention on this part of your body. Okay. Okay, begin. In, out. In. 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 Out with a sound. In through the mouth. Out through the mouth with a sound. In. In. Expanding the belly, your power chakra, exhaling. In through the mouth still. Out with a sound. In. That was one cycle of 9. In. Second cycle, number 1. In. 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 In through the mouth and out through the mouth. In. In. In through the mouth, out with a sound. In. In. Third cycle. In. 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 In through the mouth. In. 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 Through the mouth. Exhaling with a sound. In. In. Putting one hand on the front of your forehead and the second hand right at the back of the head, as if you are holding your head from both the sides. The times are pretty intense right now, as you all know. So there can be a lot of stress, there can be a lot of fear energy in the air. So it's wonderful to just calm yourself down with some touch. And right now, a lot of us are separated even from our loved ones. And so it's best to bring some touch to our own self, just calming ourselves down through touch. Touch can be very, very grounding. So just touch, holding yourself in different parts. Especially in the head, there can be too many thoughts, there can be too many fearful thoughts, too many thoughts filled with anxiety, there can be too much swirling in our brains. So let's just imagine a boat and let's put our stresses and anxieties lovingly in this boat. All the thoughts that are in your mind right now that are pulling you away from our practices, that are pulling you away from showing up for your own self, put them on this boat. Just send them away just for 2 hours at least. And then you can see which of those thoughts you want to bring back within yourself. Be soft and relaxed. Listening to your body is very important in goddess practices. Be kind to your body. Your body is the goddess. The body is the feminine. Remember that. We want to do our practices. We want to be committed to our sadhana. But we also want to be kind and compassionate to the body. Grounding yourself through touch, and then bringing both the hands on sides of the temples. These are very, very simple things we are doing. But don't undermine the power of simple things, simple practices. Touch, very simple. You're not exactly going to a psychotherapist and sharing all your traumas and confusions and anxieties, but you are just showing presence to your body, loving presence, calming presence. And then bringing both the hands on the heart chakra. Also, calming down the heart chakra. We'll do a lot of practices for calming down. And then also, of course, we are working with the warrior goddess, Durga, the goddess of power. So we will also do our warrior practices, but we also want to calm ourselves down. The goddess is not always angry. The goddess is not always in war mode. She's only in war mode when there is a demon she must destroy. So let us awaken every part of this goddess. She's also the goddess of bliss, serenity, peacefulness, calming. Give your loving touch to your heart chakra. Just telling your heart chakra that I'm here, I'm present to you. I'm sorry I've been running away from you for so long. This virus is also giving us an opportunity to go into our vulnerability, to become present to ourselves. We've been running from ourselves. Now the virus, the dark side of virus we all know, but the light side of this trauma, the light side of this crisis is that we are coming home to ourselves. We have realized that there is nowhere to run away from myself. And then softly opening your eyes for our next practice. We'll do very basic and simple Qigong practice, for which I'll have to take the camera a little bit back so that you can see my hands moving. Okay. So you can do it standing or sitting, however you like. I don't want to move around too much because it can be disrupting. So I'm just going to sit and do it. Ideally, these Qigong practices are doing standing. So what we are going to do is we are going to very slowly, very slowly, we are going to move our hands through our energy body. So this all around is our energy body, our energy field, right? So we are going to breathing in, very slowly raise the hands, breathing in. With full presence and full awareness, breathing in, very slow. Keep your energy in your fingertips, which are very soft. Breathing out. Bringing them to your side. Okay? Let us do this 9 times, and then we will do some other Qigong practices too. Okay? Let us begin. Deep in breath, very slowly start raising your hands up. Let me see if I can sit a little bit more up so you can see my hands move. Okay. Breathing in. Bringing the hands up. Exhaling slowly down, keeping your attention on your movement, on your hands, especially the fingertips, feeling the energy. See if you can feel your energy body. Through your fingertips, you can feel your energy body. In, number 2. Out. For this practice, you can do in through the nose and out through the mouth. In. Out. Passing through your energy body, keeping the shoulders soft and relaxed, keeping the belly soft and relaxed. In, out, in, out, in, out. Feeling your fingers moving through your energy body. In, out, in, out. Last time, in, out. Softly opening your eyes for the next Qigong practice. You're going to collect all the golden light that is surrounding in around your aura field. So gathering, breathing in, we will gather all the chi, all the prana, all the life force that is there around us. So bringing in all the golden light at the top of your head. So your hands will be here on the top of your head. And then when you are exhaling, you'll bring it down in your body like a waterfall of golden light. Okay, let us begin. You can close your eyes so your hands are starting from down, going all the way up when you are breathing in. And your hands will be like this on your head when you reach all the way to the top. And then you'll bring them down, okay, like this. Okay, let us begin. Breathing in. Gathering all the prana, feeling it with your hands, with your fingers. Exhaling, bringing it down. Feel the waterfall of the golden light of Goddess Chandraghanta entering you. Completely going down, breathing in. Out. Out through the mouth. Centering yourself in yourself. In. There's a lot of false news energies going around. We are forcefully being disconnected from our soul truth. So let's get back in touch with our own truths. Exhaling. There are a lot of forces that don't want us to be in our power, in our truths. So let us sit in the four walls of whatever prison we've been put in and get in touch with our powers. Breathing in, collecting all the prana, all the way up, exhaling, bringing the golden light, the golden waterfall down into your torso. In, gathering all the chi, all the prana in the air. Out, bringing the waterfall of golden light through your entire torso, through all your chakras, the golden light of Goddess Chandraghanta, entering your entire being. In, becoming calmer and more centered with every breath. Gathering all the prana coming up, flowing down, exhaling. Exhale, pull back into your own. There is nothing for you to do besides this coming home to yourself. There is nowhere for you to run, but be here in the present moment. Breathing in. Gather the prana, feel the slowness, how it is calming you down, this slowness of the feminine. The feminine moves slowly. Exhaling, bringing the golden light down through the entire torso. With every breath, becoming more and more peaceful in. All the way to the top and exhale. Feel the energy in your fingertips. You can feel the energy, the tingling sensations. You're surrounded by energy. There is generosity and abundance of energy around you. In. Out. In. Bringing all the prana at the top of the head and out. The last time, bringing in this golden light like a waterfall. And then just let your body relax. You can sit down if you are standing, and you can sit with some backrest now. Just be soft and relaxed. And put your hands on your belly, your power chakra, still keeping your eyes closed. And just ask yourself, what am I carrying in my power chakra? Whose energies am I carrying in my power chakra? Whose energies am I carrying in my power chakra? How do I give my power away? This is a very important question for us to ask ourselves. How do I give my power away? Very important question to ask. How do I give my power away? How much of my own energy is in my power chakra? And how much of other people's energy, meaning maybe I need validation from other people constantly. Only when people say I am wonderful, then I feel like I'm wonderful. Only when people say that I'm worthy will I believe that I'm worthy. So just inquire into that. And then softly opening your eyes, take your journal and pen, and I want you to write down journal free flow, answering this question. How do I give my power away? This is a very important question to ask in these times, because a lot of great researchers have found proofs that whatever is happening with the virus, that there is a high possibility that it was created or plotted. You can do your own research around this on YouTube, and I'm not going to feed too much in your mind, but if you are curious, you can check out video by David Wilcock. I have posted it on my page. So I'll give you 2-3 minutes to answer this question. How do I give my power away? Sometimes when we just allow people to force us get stuck in our fears, we are giving our powers away. They want us to stay stuck in fear. So very important to ask these deeper questions. How do I give my power away? Thank you, Jody, for your comment. Thank you, Mummy. Thank you, Papa. Yes, if you all keep on giving me feedback, I'll understand how things are working, what's working better. How do I give my power away? How do I give my power away? We are journaling. For those who might be joining right now, we are journaling on how do I give my power away. Okay, now let's go to the next question. What brings me back in my power after I have lost it? What brings me back in my power after I've lost it? I'll tell you all, give you all a few examples. What brings me back in my power is dancing. What brings me back in my power is leading workshops, using my voice to speak my truth to the world, to connect with conscious people, to connect with nature, to float in the ocean, to be around my magical niece, Inaya, who teaches me so much, who teaches me what is real and what is programmed, because children are so free from programming. Journaling, reading, watching videos, especially on astrology, that will bring me in touch with the deeper truths of what's happening energetically, how we all are connected. So many things can bring you in your power after you've lost it. Just sometimes also me doing Kali dance. Sometimes just doing some very fierce practices like ha, so fierce dancing. So you can write down now what brings you back into your power after you have lost it. I'll give you a few minutes for that. I'll be back in 2 minutes. You all keep on writing. I'll see if I can get this extra light working. One light is not working, it's okay. What brings me back in my power after I've lost it? We are journaling about that. For the ones that are just joining, we just finished journaling what makes you lose your power, how you give your power away. And then the second part is what brings me back in my power after I have lost it. Because right now we are doing the sadhana for Goddess Durga for these 9 nights. She's the goddess of empowerment. So what makes me lose my power and what brings me back in my power after I've lost it? Okay, Shweta says she's done. Wonderful. So I want every person that has done the journaling to share one from each, whichever one you feel is the strongest for you. What makes me lose my power? What makes me lose my power? How do I give my power away? Maybe you need too much approval from other people. Sometimes we lose our power like that. Sometimes I'm always distractions. I'm always looking for something that is not going to be adding any value to my life, just distraction, getting away from my purpose. So how can distractions pull you away from your purpose, right? So let's just share here. Okay, so most of you are done. So let us start sharing what makes you lose your power, meaning how do you give your power away to other people? I'm waiting. Shall we start with people who said that they are done? Papa said he's done, and Shweta, you all feel like sharing? What makes you lose your power, or how do you give your power away? Shweta is saying by training the masses. Aboli says by hiding it. Yes, sometimes we hide what we are carrying inside just because we don't believe that we have something really worthy of showing to the world. Papa says disbelieving in my strength, meaning he disbelieves and he doesn't allow himself to communicate his truth. This is how he stops. Shweta says negativity. Okay, Shweta, can you elaborate a little bit on the negativity, meaning what kind of negativity? It can be like just stagnation, sitting at home, not taking any action on your dreams, just only talking. Sometimes people just talk. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then they don't do anything. So I would like you to elaborate just any one example of what kind of negativity, meaning thoughts that are negative, that are telling you that I'm not worthy enough, I'm not good enough. What are the thoughts? Alia says, I give my power away by playing small. Okay, yes. We can all relate to that, right? All of us at some point of time or other, we all feel like we are not worthy, we are too small. We are not, great enough to be seen. And okay, you also shared in the same message that you regain your power by raising your voice and speaking your truth and your opinion. So this is very important right now, speaking up your truth, very important. Jody says, I'm afraid of my power. I'm afraid that my power will drive others away. So I give it away. How I get it back is working with other women and doing strong physical practice like swimming in the ocean. That sounds wonderful, especially in San Francisco. That's where you are, right, Jody? In San Francisco, the ocean is so cold. So you are already using your Durga power, your Kali power, your fierce energy that I will, I can, I am able. So wonderful. That will definitely bring you back in your power. So let's have some more sharing from other, what brings you back in your power. So I think Shweta, you shared by training the masses, maybe that's what brings you back in your power, right? Training the masses brings you back in your power. Alia said already, I regain my power by raising my voice, speaking my truth, my opinion. So try and see if you can also learn from each other. If you have not been using your voice, speaking your truth, how can you start doing that more? I just announced 40 videos in 40 days challenge. This is the most important time for you all, for all of us, to claim our voices, to share our voices with the world. So see if you feel like joining. If you want to challenge yourself, then try and join us. Okay, so let's wait. Yes, I understood. That's what you meant. So Shweta says that by training the masses, she feels in her power. And that is such an important path for me as well. When I am leading my workshops, I am full power. And that is why I felt if I'm going to be in quarantine, I better start leading immediately, right away. Otherwise, I could easily go into my depression, all the, negative thoughts that life is not working out, nothing is working out. All these kind of negative thoughts start haunting us. Papa says, I bring back my power by going in nature and being surrounded by people that lift him up, positive people. Okay. So next, anybody else feel like sharing what brings you back in your power? Otherwise, we move on. Anybody else feel like sharing what brings you back in your power? Mummy, I think for you it would be sharing all your recipes online, meaning sharing your creativity with the world can also be a very powerful way. So I would like to recommend a few things that would bring you back in your power, especially in these hard times, these intense times after you've lost it. Getting in touch with nature is a big one. Moving. If you are not a dancer even, I would still say movement is a big way of bringing yourself back in your power. Journaling. Because when we journal, we start writing down our censored truth. And all the truth that is censored, because nobody is going to like it, because people are going to get upset if I speak this truth, if I show my power. If we don't express our truth, then very soon this less than 1% of population that really wants to have dictatorship over the world, they can take charge. Power is a word that has got a very bad reputation in the world because everyone thinks power is equal to politics, is equal to dirty word. Power is not a dirty word. It has two sides of the coin. There is the light side and the dark side. Most of the people who are in power, like politicians and all that, a lot of them, most of them, I would say, are abusing their powers. So we often see the dark side of power. So we all feel like, power, get away from it. It's a dirty word. But what if all the authentic people, all the genuine people, all the people that care about the planet, all the people that have genuine love in their heart, start shying away from this word power? Power is there. If the good people with genuine intentions for themselves and for the world will not go and grab it, it's an energy. Then someone else will come and grab this energy who have dirty and bad intentions for the world. So we must, and I can't emphasize it enough, these times are the most important times. We must start claiming our power back. So there are some more that have shared. Okay. Shweta says, I bring my power back by pursuing my hobbies. Aboli says, by dancing. Mummy says also nature. Nature is where she finds her power. Shweta says, clutter at home takes my power away. Wow. This is something most of us would have, right? Most of us would have never thought. And the next person, art and hobbies, all kinds of art and hobbies. Ganesh Uncle says, positive is very simple. It is always with us. We have to use it. Beautiful. Okay. So let us now come to talk about Goddess Chandraghanta. Are you all ready? Okay. So Goddess Chandraghanta is worshipped on day 3, meaning the first chakra and the second chakra were done. So on day 3, we are coming to the third chakra, the Manipura chakra, and that is the chakra of power, of leadership, right? So if I often tell my students, there is a car, okay? There is a driver's seat. If somebody is not sitting on the driver's seat, then somebody else. If you are not sitting on the driver's seat of your own car, then somebody else will try to come and grab the driver's seat, because everybody wants power. Everybody is hungry for power, and there are a lot of people that are hungry for toxic kind of power that they want to steal from other people because they don't feel empowered enough. So they feel the need to take other people's power away in order to feel powerful. They need to feel the need to push other people down in order to be above them, right? So we don't want that kind of toxic power. We are after real power. This is my own soul's power. There are all the goddesses and gods that are there within me. I don't need to steal your power or your power, right? So how much of your own power is there in your Manipura chakra? That is why I wanted you all to ask yourself this question. So this goddess sits on a beautiful tiger or a lion, and this tiger or lion is representing power. It is representing courage, and also some say that it also represents her living her true dharma, her true purpose. She has 10 hands. 8 hands out of 10 hands are carrying weapons. So clearly she's a goddess for war and to destroy demons, just like goddess Kali. But this is a different form. So here's the story of goddess. But before I say that, the 2 other hands that are not carrying the weapons are one hand is giving boons. Boons meaning blessings. Whatever people who worship her ask for, she's giving them the boons that they want. And then she's doing the Abhaya Mudra. Abhaya Mudra means do not fear. Everything will be okay. Do not fear. I am there inside of you. Inside your power chakra, I am sitting. So do not fear. My voice, my courage, my power, my leadership is inside of you. So that is goddess Chandraghanta. So she is connected to the planet Venus. Planet Venus is also the planet of beauty. She's also the planet of pleasure and bliss. And so we all think that, oh, anger is a dirty word. But here is a fierce goddess who uses her anger to fight the angry demons. She uses her anger to face the demons. But this same goddess also represents bliss and pleasure. So how can this be? But am I feeling the exact same way each and every day? Do I every day wake up feeling angry and feel the anger throughout the day, 24 hours, and then next day again? No. We have different moments, different feelings. There is a time for pleasure. There is a time for bliss. And then when our boundaries are violated by the demons, whether it's internal demons or external demons, when my voice is being taken away by external demons or my internal demons, my internal demon, meaning the voice that is always telling me, you are not worthy. You should not use your voice. You should not share your voice with the world. You are so small. You are just so not worthy. You should just be hiding in the dark. There are these voices inside of us. You know that? These voices are often keeping us from sharing our truth with the world, from living our divine purpose. So here we have to challenge. We have to challenge. So sometimes I have to become the fierce version of Chandraghanta, Ma Chandraghanta. And then sometimes she's also bliss and beauty and pleasure. She wears the moon on her head. That is why, if you all can see, I am wearing a moon on my forehead today. So Chandraghanta. Chandra means the moon, and Ghanta means the one that is shaped like the bell, So Chandraghanta, the moon that is shaped like the bell. She is that goddess. So how did she become this goddess? So as you all know, I shared in the last 2 days that goddess Sati was burnt away. She offered herself to the fire. And then she was reborn as Parvati. Now Parvati is madly in love with Shiv. So she did so much tapasya and became goddess Brahmacharini. So she is going through so many forms, yeah? So many forms because we have to use so many energies and we are all always awakening. We are going through different stages of awakening. When I am the stage that I'm at right now, 20 years ago, I was a totally different person. I'm still the same person. And yet, in some ways, I was a totally different person. I was not in my power. I was not speaking my truth. So now Sati, that was my old self, Sati, has now become maybe a different version of me. Maybe I'm claiming more the Brahmacharini version of me. Maybe I'm claiming more the first goddess version of me, the first day that we did. And then today we are doing goddess Chandraghanta. So goddess takes many different forms because we go through many different stages of growth as humans ourselves, right? So these gods and goddesses are becoming embodiments to show us that you can also be this, and then after you learn a few lessons, you can also become that. And then after you learn a few lessons, you can also become that. She is taking many different forms to show us who we can be. So after all of her tapasya, finally Shiv tests her, as I said yesterday. And then finally he says, okay, I agree to marry you. Yeah, because Sati, like Brahmacharini, like after she was feeling rejected, she was so heartbroken. And then Shiv saw how much devotion she has, that for thousands of years she could fast on almost nothing, eating flowers, eating leaves, without food, without water. So he realizes that her devotion is true. So how can you attain truth? Shiv is truth. Shiv is ultimate awakening. How can you attain that? By sometimes saying no to things that are taking you away from truth. Sometimes I have to release maybe toxic people from my life. Sometimes I have to keep away from sugar and certain things to heal my body. So that is Brahmacharini's power that we went through yesterday. So Chandraghanta is now finally coming to her own beloved. How is she coming? So when Shiv comes with all of his friends and gods at the door of her parents to marry her, to ask for her hand for marriage. But Shiv, because he just loves taking his fierce form, because he's the god of death and destruction, so he comes with his very fierce and very scary form. And when Parvati's mother sees him, she's very scared. Oh my goodness, my daughter, my beautiful, soft, beautiful daughter is going to marry this fierce, scary looking god. So she faints. So Parvati requests Shiv. First, she herself takes a different form. She takes the form of Chandraghanta. She is very, very peaceful and serene and beautiful and glowing with golden light. And when she takes that form, she inspires Shiv to also take a very beautiful form that is very calming and peaceful, very glowing, like a prince, like a handsome prince. And then that revives her mother, and then they both get married. So that's the story. It kind of seems like a silly kind of story, but try and understand the deeper nuances. That if sometimes, even if your truth is a very fierce kind of truth, you have to put it in a digestible form for other people. And sometimes you also have to show a very charming side, and a very soft side while you are going to speak your fierce truth. No. It's okay. I understand why you are here, why you want me to go with you, but no, I cannot go with you. There is a time to be fierce and strong. No, don't you dare ask me that question again. And then sometimes you cannot show your fierce, direct anger. Sometimes the warrior has to be a bit diplomatic. right? Especially with all the things that are going on around us, we might know a lot of truths about what is happening at a much higher level. With all this virus and political agendas and everything, we might know the truth, but we are put in prisons right now. We are in quarantine, we are in four walls, and the virus is a real thing. So we have to be protected. So how can we use our truth and use it a little bit more diplomatically? Sometimes we cannot just all become fierce Kalis. Sometimes we have to be very wise and very smart. We have to work with smart, using our intellect. So sometimes you have to take a different form. Even though we want to speak our truth, we have to take a different form so that we can become more digestible, so that people can take in our truths. Okay? I love the diplomatic warrior. Yeah, the warrior can also sometimes be peaceful and just speak her truth with reckless abandon, with a strong but calm, peaceful kind of confidence. So the moon is the goddess of the night, right? And the moon is also very cool and calming. So see, there are so many facets to this goddess. That is why I find her so very, very interesting. Again, I'm going to look at my notes a little bit so I don't miss out anything. So I would like you all now to take your journals and write one of the most profound questions that you are going to answer. This is a question we work with in my teacher training course workshop, which Alia, of course, you have done, and some of you others who might be listening have done. Who are you? We have two sisters sitting in front of each other, gazing into each other's eyes. Just for a few seconds, sitting in silence, looking at your sister's eyes. Just to see the deeper truth of who you are. And then I want you to write down, who am I? Now, when I answer sometimes, who are you? I might say, I'm Archana, I'm a yogini, I'm a lover of truth, I am a leader for the feminine, I am leading workshops to bring more awareness, more awakening in the world. Those are some, very factual kind of truths about who I am. But I am also the joyous dolphin jumping in the ocean. I am the frustration and the heartbreak of Mother Earth. I am the cries of the mother that just lost her child to coronavirus. I am my anger. I am my fear. I am my deep, deep, deep love. I am truth. I am my courage. I am my peace. I am my unconditional love for the whole cosmos. I am my mother. I am my father. I am my own greatest teacher. I am my own humble student. I am the humble servant of the goddess. I am the goddess herself. I am peace. I am truth. I am you. I am light. I am my deepest darkness. I am my brightest light. So who are you? So I invite you to rise up. First, I want you to go in front of the mirror and just completely in silence, just do eye gazing with your own self. Just do eye gazing with your own self. Look into your eyes in silence. And if you feel like looking away from the mirror, try to resist. Just observe that temptation that I feel like looking away from the mirror and just stay. Just stay, see what you see in your eyes. You might see the courage of a warrior in your eyes. You might see the fear of a little wounded child in your eyes. Write down everything. Do not judge a single thing that you see in your eyes. If you see shame in your eyes, say, I am my own shame. If you see warrioress in your eyes, write down, I'm warriors. You can be all the darkness and all the light. We don't want to leave out any part of ourselves. Remember, the moon shines at night time. So we don't want to hide ourselves from our dark qualities. We want to embrace every part of ourselves, light and dark. Okay? She is the power chakra, which is the golden sun, but she's also the silver moon. Remember that. Yeah? So go and stand in front of the mirror just for 2 minutes in front of the mirror, 2 or 3 minutes. You can put an alarm on your phone, look into the mirror and write down. After looking into the mirror for 2 or 3 minutes, just stay with yourself and then come back to your seat and start writing down, who am I? Okay? And I want you to write down at least 1 page. I'll give you a few minutes. Wonderful. Try and dig deeper and deeper and deeper. Make sure you keep your phone with you so you can hear me. I'm going to move to the other room so that there is more light. So I'll take these 5 minutes to move to the other room. Okay. Was that enough time? Or do you need more time? Can someone give me a sign if that much time was enough? If you need more time, no problem. I can give you 2-3 minutes more. Okay. Wonderful. So I want you to now close your eyes for a meditation on your third chakra. After you have journaled about your third chakra, about your I amness. I am. In your third chakra is your I am. Affirmation. You're sitting in the seat of your own power. When you are more in your own power, you can strongly affirm, I am. So we are going to do that. We are going to go into our movement practice very soon. But we will do first one meditation, then we'll do the movement practice, and then we will do another meditation. Okay? So let's first do a meditation on the third chakra. Since it's power chakra, we'll keep the music according. Intense and powerful. So closing your eyes. If you feel like sitting, you can sit. If you feel like lying down, you can lie down. With every exhalation, soften your body. See which part of your body is tight or in contraction. Which part of your body feels tight, breathe into that part. Take a deep breath into that part. Let your belly expand fully as you breathe in, exhaling through the mouth. Soften this part, whichever is tensed. Soften very, very deeply this part which is feeling tight and contracted. Take a deep in breath again. This time into your heart chakra. See what kind of feelings are there in your heart chakra right now. Let it expand and occupy space. Exhale, soften the heart chakra. Exhale, soften the throat, the base of the tongue. You can even put your hand on your tongue, on your neck, the base of your tongue. Your voice, the voice of your soul, the voice of your power is really needed in the world right now. Your voice needs to be heard, so we really need you to awaken your courage in your throat chakra, to start speaking your truth. The goddess wants to use your throat to bring her voice, bring her message in the world, to bring her power in the world, to bring authentic, real power of the soul in the world, the power of truth in the world. Exhale, soften. In, soften your third eye, your forehead. We often carry tension there. Relax the muscles behind your eyes, soften the muscles behind your eyes. Soften your shoulders on the next exhalation. You can even make a soft rotation of the shoulders to make them relaxed. Now bringing the attention to your third chakra. Let us root your third chakra. Let us connect your third chakra directly with a ray of light coming through your third chakra, going into the floor and connecting with the center of the earth. You are connecting with the power of the Mother Earth. Now sending a ray of light, a golden ray of light from your third eye, where Chandraghanta's moon sits. Golden light going into the center of the cosmos, the centermost center of the cosmos, and connecting with the center of the universal form of the goddess. Connecting with the cosmic energies, connecting with the earth energies, coming to the third chakra. See what you see in the third chakra. If there is any dark energies you see, that is other people's control over you. Whether it's your own family, if it is a toxic kind of control, it needs to be released into this grounding cord, into this light, and let it go into the center of the earth. And this toxic energy will be transformed into love. What else do you see in your third chakra that does not feel like your own energy? What else do you see there that feels toxic, that feels like it is keeping you from coming in your full power? See the golden light of Goddess Chandraghanta swirling around in your third chakra, swirling around and gathering everything that is keeping you from coming into your power. She's gathering it into her golden light. So that you can come more and more, claim more and more your true, authentic self that says, I am. I know exactly who I am. I don't need to be toxically, unfairly, be conditioned by your untruths. I can see and recognize your untruths that want to take my power away. Watching all these toxic energies going into this golden light. All the toxic superpowers or anyone else, maybe your culture, cultural programming, whatever is taking your power away, whether that toxic power appears like dark snakes, like dark rocks, or just as gray color, just let it be released into this golden light. And now filling your belly chakra with your own energy, coming home to your own self. Rub both your palms together. After releasing, consciously setting the intention. You can even use words that I'm releasing this one's energy from my belly. I'm releasing my need for validation from other people into this golden light. Whatever takes your power away, releasing into this golden light. After rubbing your palms together vigorously, bring your hands up above. Open above you, holding a big, huge golden sun. A big, huge golden sun. This is the golden sun that represents this goddess, Chandraghanta, the goddess that governs your power chakra. So after releasing other people's energies that takes your power away, we are going to bring this golden sun, this beautiful golden ball of light slowly down. This is the real authentic power of your soul. This is the power of your higher self. This is the power of the goddess Chandraghanta in you. And then letting this golden sun coming all the way down into your belly chakra. I am filled up with my own voice. I can listen to other people's voices, but I don't have to give my power away to their beliefs, to their agendas. Put your hands on your belly lovingly. Exhale, pull back into your own power. I know exactly who I am. I know exactly who I am. My belly chakra is becoming filled with my own power, with my own beliefs, with my own truth. I'm coming home to my own soul power that nobody can take away from me without my permission. I'm coming home to my own authentic power. I stand in my own power and give voice to my own power. I take action to express my own authentic, humble soul power. I'm deeply committed to not giving my power away to others anymore, even my loved ones. I can give them my heart, but not my power. I'm deeply committed to not giving my power away to anyone. Exhale, pull back into your own truth. I am. I am. I am. Say it together out loud. I am. I am. I am. I know exactly who I am. I'm deeply committed to coming back to my own truth. I'm committed to challenging any programming that my family, my culture, my country, the whole world might have imposed upon me that takes me away from my own truth, that knows that I am worthy. I am worthy and I am built for greatness. Any cultural programming that wants to make me feel like small, unworthy person, all of that programming no more has any space in me. Because I am occupying myself. I am occupying my power chakra. And when I occupy myself, my love goes even deeper to my loved ones. Just because I take my power back from them does not mean that I do not love them. I love them even more when I'm standing in my truth, when I'm standing in my power chakra. I am. I know exactly who I am. And with these affirmations, we will slowly start coming to movement. Still keeping your eyes closed, your hands on your belly chakra, come to your feet, rising up to become this goddess who is not just the goddess of beauty and bliss and peace, but also the warrioress. When the demon arises, whether it's the external demon or the internal demon, she's able to stand in her truth, in her power, with her I am. So we're going to use some sounds and movements to worship this goddess. So everyone ready on your feet? In the beginning, I want you to first feel your inner victim. What are the words that you heard in your childhood that put you in a victim state? Hey, don't cry. Hey, don't get angry. Bad girl. Hey, don't make that sound. Bad girl. Why are you a girl? You should have been a boy. Why are you a boy? You should have been a girl. Sit down in that corner and you are not allowed to talk ever again. You're a bad boy, bad girl. Whatever things you heard from your school teachers, from your family, from your culture, from your community. What did the culture tell you? As a woman, you are not supposed to wear this. You're not supposed to be this. You're not supposed to express your truth, express your voice. You're not allowed to express your voice. Feel all the things you heard that turned you into this little victim, that little mouse. So first you have to become the mouse and see what it feels like. See how much torture it is to stay in this mouse, scared little mouse state. Scared little mouse. So I'm not able to see you. Nobody can see you. So go into your movement thoroughly, completely. Go into your fear. In order to find your courage and your power, first you have to see what is the opposite that is there inside of you. How are you not claiming your power? So first feel the victim. First feel the energy of the fear and the victim. What is the dance of the victim? What is the dance of the fear? I have to make myself so small because people feel that, oh my goodness, she is so like, oh. I have to make myself so small. See how what are you doing to yourself? Your body is showing when you feel like a scared little mouse. With all these virus things happening around. What's going to happen to me? Oh my goodness, I'm going to get virus. Oh my goodness, going into panic, going into fear. Feel your fear. Dance your fear. Dance your fear. Become the mouse. Become the victim. Oh, poor me. Poor me. I'm such a victim. poor me, poor me. And then going from there, staying in the victim state, let yourself feel frozen with your fear. Close your eyes and see what it feels like to be in fear, to be so frozen, to be tied up in chains. You are tied up in chains. Every part of you is tied up in chains. Like, shut up, your voice is not worthy of being heard. Shut up, I know better than you. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Listen to all the shut ups, just taking your voice away. Feel what it feels like to be in this state where you cannot be who you are. The little scared little mouse is getting tired of being this mouse and it wants to get angry now. It is frustrating to be frozen. It is frustrating to be in four walls. It's frustrating. So the mouse wants to turn with the energy and the power of the goddess Chandraghanta in your belly. Start feeling your belly. Start awakening the energies of goddess Chandraghanta in your belly by moving your belly, putting your attention on the belly, and even making some sounds from the belly. Hey! This is the sound my niece Inaya used to make when she was 8 months old, 10 months old. She just used to stand there, look at us and make sound. Hey! And we all thought, wow, look at her, being so fierce, little girl. So sometimes children teach us the real truth because they are not so programmed by all the untruths that we have been programmed by. So let's make some sound from here. Hey! 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 Ha! 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 So belly, power chakra. Activate this. Let's make some breaths. Can you see my belly move? Just softening and relaxing your body, and as you make these sounds, just loosen up the body, opening up the body to move. Then making some more. Warrior. Ha! 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 Then letting yourself start becoming the lion. After awakening the energies of Chandraghanta, activating the third chakra. Maybe let me see if I can take down the lights. Maybe too loud. Too loud. Okay. Becoming a lioness or a lion. If you want to make the sound of an animal, in the story they say that Chandraghanta, every time she roars, every time the goddess Chandraghanta roars like a lioness, the demons, they die just from listening to her roars. So what happens? If we stay in victimhood, people are going to pressurize us and control us even more. But if you claim your roar, just your voice will be enough for people to know that this woman, this man, no, this person cannot be fakely, untruthfully controlled by injustice, because this person's voice is there to fight for justice. Chandraghanta fights for justice. Justice for your own truth, justice for all beings. So now take your sword out. She has 8 arms and she uses all sorts of weapons. So first transform into a lion or a lioness, making the sounds of a lion or a lioness, moving as the lion or a lioness, really fierce, instinctive, ready to attack. Oh. And if you feel ashamed, because I know a lot of you are not used to such kind of workshops. You all are used to Shanti kind of spiritual workshops where you just sit and meditate. We do that too, but we do other things as well because we want to give voice to every aspect of who you are. So you can take a pillow. If you feel shy to make sounds, take a pillow and make sounds in the pillow. There is frustration energy in you because you have been repressed for so long. There's a lot of energy of truth sitting inside of you, and this truth has not been allowed all your life to come out. That truth wants to come out as just energy. So just give that energy some sound. Take a pillow, make some animal sounds, make the sound, growling sound of a tiger or a lion, and then move. Become a tiger or a lion. If you want, you can even go on your force. I don't feel the need to go on my force because I already feel like a lioness. I feel like I can go into my lioness mode very easily. But if you feel like you want to really connect with the essence of the lioness or a lion, you can even go on the force. When you face this ugly anger, which is your truth, you become the most beautiful version of yourself. Goddess Chandraghanta is very beautiful. Why? Because she is expressing her fierce truth, and truth is beautiful. Break the chains that you have felt as a victim all the time. You're cutting off this person from your life. You're cutting off this habit from your life. You're cutting off everything that is keeping you stuck in your victimhood. You're taking her trident, her trishul. You are taking her trishul and sticking it into things that are not serving you anymore, that are keeping you away from being fully empowered. Become the Chandraghanta now. With your 8 arms, destroying everything that is not truth, that is not the power, that is aligned with truth. Chandraghanta is married to Shiv. Shiv is truth. And after dancing the energies of Chandraghanta for a few minutes, we come to our affirmations of Chandraghanta. Movement and affirmation. Once again, the Shiv Mudra with the thumb. I know exactly who I am. I know exactly who I am. Right here in front of your third chakra. I hope you all can hear me. Keep your feet very firm. No moving now. Except for your hand. I know exactly who I am. Again. I know exactly who I am. Again. I know exactly who I am. I'm cutting off everything from my life that does not serve my higher purpose anymore, that does not make me feel honored anymore, that is not in alignment with my truth. I'm cutting off everything from my life that is not in alignment with my truth. I'm cutting off everything and everyone from my life that is not in alignment with my empowerment. I'm cutting off everything from my life that is not in alignment with my empowerment. I'm cutting off everything from my life that is not in alignment with my empowerment. Ready to see your deeper self, your true, authentic self. So if you are sitting down, Once again, from a sitting position. So you can go and sit down. Rise up and say, I'm ready to rise up into my true, authentic power. Sitting down, I'm ready to rise up in my true, authentic power. Again, from sitting, rising up. From your heart, I'm ready to be the leader of my own life. Again, I'm ready to become the leader of my own life. Again, I am ready to rise up and become the leader of my own life. Both index fingers on top. This index finger is what points us to the direction where we must go, and we are pointing it upward. You are ready to rise in your power. I am ready to occupy my own power chakra. I am ready to occupy my own power chakra. From here, bring both the hands together, only the index finger out in front of your belly chakra. Keep your shoulders open. I am ready to occupy my own power chakra. Once again, breathing in and really become fully present as your hand is moving into the space, pointing you towards the direction of your own truth, your higher truth. I am ready to occupy my self. Jai Ma. I bow deeply to your power. I bow deeply to your power. Let's all bow down deeply to each and every person that is there in this circle, to every person for having the courage of Goddess Chandraghanta in her to show up here, to show up for your own self, to save your own self, and to show up for all the beings that are feeling disempowered, fearful, scared right now. I bow down to all of your power. Thank you. Thank you for rising. Thank you for showing up. Okay. I'll sit down again. Taking your seat. Let's have sharing from a few people what it felt like to move this way. Every day we are doing warrior practices because this is Goddess Durga is the warrior goddess. She's the goddess of empowerment, right? So every day, most of the practices will be very empowering, and that is why I chose to do this, because these times, intense times, require this. So just share, let's have sharing from at least 3 people, what it felt like to move. It's good to reflect. Thank you, Tina, beautiful. Maria, welcome. Good to see new people, wonderful. Tina is my younger sister. Shweta is my cousin. Wonderful to see family here. That's really wonderful. So let's have sharing from at least 3 people before we do the closing meditation. Okay. Shweta says the mountain pose made her feel very powerful. Jody says, oh my God, OMG, so powerful. I probably woke up everyone in my building. Sorry to all of them. Hopefully they didn't wake up. And anyone else? Let's have one more person share. Jody says, I feel clear and laser sharp. Mom says, wish to watch again and again. Keep it up. Thank you. Wonderful. Let's close our eyes for just a few minutes. Closing meditation. Just bringing the body to softness again, and just be present to how your body is feeling after being activated by the energies of Goddess Chandraghanta. How is my body feeling? Just be present to your body. Just observing without any expectation, just observing. And just breathe into your belly again, into your power chakra, and see how much more energy you are feeling in your power chakra right now after doing these practices. Closing your eyes, find yourself on a beautiful Himalayan mountain, sitting under a tree at the peak. And you see in front of you comes the beautiful goddess Chandraghanta with her 10 arms, sitting on her tiger or her lion. She has a beautiful golden aura. She's so beautiful. There's a crescent moon on her forehead. She has a soft, loving smile, but you can see that in her eyes there is immense love and compassion, but there is also fierce energies in her eyes, fierce energies of truth. She gets off her tiger or lion and comes and sits in front of you. With every in-breath, you are bringing her illuminating golden light from her eyes into your eyes, entering your body. Entering every cell in your body, turning every cell to her glow, her glowing light, bringing her beauty in you, bringing her deep wisdom in you, her calming, serene energies in you, breathing in her warrioress energy in you. breathing in her truth from her eyes into your eyes, coming into your third chakra, spreading all over your body. Bringing a lot of breaths into your belly chakra, into your power chakra. Let her come inside of you. Let her come inside your third chakra, your power chakra. Ask her, pray to her, Goddess, please give me your courage. I really need your courage in today's times. I really need your courage to face all the challenges that I am going through individually and the whole globe is going through, all my community is going through. Make me a channel of your courage on this planet right now so that I can channel truth, love, empowerment, light on this planet so that I can be a channel of peace. I'm expressing my fierceness, your fierceness, in order to lead the world towards peace. And with every breath, you're bringing more and more peace in you. Bringing a surrendered, peaceful feeling in your belly. And then thanking this goddess, deep, deep bow. She opens up her arms to hold you. And as she holds you, you dissolve into her. She dissolves into you. You become Goddess Chandraghanta completely. Rise up from under the tree. Feel your feet touching the ground with every step as you move towards your tiger. Feel the power in your feet. Feel the power in your belly. Feel what your eyes are like. Feel what your shoulders are like when you are Goddess Chandraghanta. See how your body is feeling right now. What is your posture like? What are your eyes like as you become Chandraghanta? And then taking a deep breath to come back into the here and now. Feel the cushion, the couch underneath you. On the next breath, make small shoulder movement. Finger, feet, wiggle your toes. Take another deep breath, making a nice sound of a sigh and softly open your eyes. Rub your palms, bring them to your eyes, slowly open them. I feel my eyes so different already. Amita says it's very powerful. Thank you, dear. It was needed. And she's feeling relaxed. Thank you, Amita. So for the absolute last practice, I will lead you through Jinshin Tara practice. Jinshin Tara is very similar to Reiki, which I had told you already to check it out online and do it yourself. Papa says it was so deep, the meditation. Thank you, Papa, for letting us know. So we are going to work with our fingers because we have a lot of different kinds of emotions going around us that can take us into the chaos, that can take us into other people's fears and panics. And we don't want to get sucked into them. We want to stay in our calm center because when we are calm, when we are in our power, we can help other people who might not be in their calm center. Okay? So, very simple practice, just for a minute, or just actually for a few seconds, we will hold every finger. So the first finger, we hold it, we'll start with the left hand. So the right hand will hold the left hand. Left hand is the feminine side, so we want to support our feminine side first, and then we'll support our masculine side. So the little finger holds fear. So we are supporting our, we are calming down our fear. So just hold it like this, very gently and calmly. It's a very similar practice to Reiki. Yeah. So just hold it, softly close your eyes, and just take 3 or 5 deep breaths at your own pace. And when you exhale through the mouth, just tell yourself, I am deeply relaxed and calm. Open up your jaw when you exhale through the mouth. Allow the breath to go in every part of your body, from the top of your head to your feet. Full body breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Now taking the next finger, where we hold often anger. Yeah, the ring finger, second finger. So we are holding, in the ring finger, we are holding grief, sadness. Yeah? So let's hold this finger. And the pinky finger was actually insecurity and not fear. I made a mistake. And just a few deep breaths. Calming in through the nose, out through the mouth. If you feel like rotating your head very slowly as you're holding it, you can. Or any other soft movement that's coming up, it's okay. The next finger, the middle finger, it carries anger. Closing your eyes and holding for a few breaths. You can let your head go back if you like. That feels relaxing, whatever feels relaxing. In through the nose, out through the mouth with the sound of the ocean. Calming down is also important. After your anger has expressed its true authentic purpose, calming down the anger is also important. So we are just holding the anger. The index finger, that's the one that holds fear, the index finger. So let's hold our index finger. And then let's hold the thumb. The thumb holds worry. If you are someone who tends to have too much worry, then you hold the thumb. Yeah? So just holding it with love and presence. And just be calm and relaxed, have some back rest, and just take a few deep breaths. And then slowly going to the next hand now, the right hand. We'll start the same thing, little finger. Yes, Harnoor, wonderful to catch up. Good to see you here. So let's take the little finger, relax, take a few deep breaths. The next finger, that is the ring finger, though. So the tiny finger was for insecurity. This finger is for grief. Just hold the grief finger in your hands. The next finger, the middle finger, anger. Taking relaxing deep breaths as you hold your middle finger, holding your anger with love, with calmness, calming it down. The next finger, index finger, where we hold fear very often. The index finger being held by the left hand. The index finger is the finger that points us towards the direction where we are supposed to go. This is the finger of the Guru, of Jupiter, the guide, the leader. So if I have fear in me, then I will not go where I'm supposed to go. If I have fear in me, I will not become a leader of my life. So it's very important to hold this fear and calm it down. Especially right now, with all the energies of fear going around so much, this is so important. So hold your fear with love. We are in this women's practices, in goddess practices, we don't judge our emotions. We give them love and we trust that these are just energies that have come to express some truth. And I'm listening to this truth with love. And when I'm listening to this fear will naturally transform into courage and power. If I can just hold it with love, rather than judging it and trying to hide it, holding with love and presence will transform it into courage and power. So calming your entire energetic system down by just holding your fingers. Powerful practice, deep practice, subtle practice. Then coming to the thumb. Thumb holds worry, so holding the thumb. Just calmly just being with it. Breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the mouth. Becoming fully relaxed, fully calm, fully centered. And one last breath, deep and relaxing. And then slowly releasing the hand. Coming with all of us, softly opening your eyes and having a soft, blissful smile. A beautiful smile of Goddess Chandraghanta. Thank you all for joining me in these power practices. We will gather again tomorrow, same time, right here. I'm still learning how to use Zoom. As soon as I can get that done, then I will maybe move to Zoom. So just keep coming to my page and Welcome, Sunil. It's wonderful to have you here. And Shweta, thank you so much. It's wonderful to catch up here. And thank you to each and every person. Thank you for all your comments and more than anything else, for your presence and having the courage to go so deeply into the practices, for showing up. This is big, huge crisis moment, but we can turn this crisis into the biggest opportunity to rise into our power. No matter who, even if this whole thing is a setup, or maybe it happened naturally, I don't know. But regardless, there is big, huge suffering going on this planet right now. And there's a lot of fear energy. So your courage, your power is strongly needed in the world. I cannot emphasize that enough. I'm repeating it again and again. Please show up with all your courage. Stay in the center. Calm yourself. Stand up with your power. Stand up with your anger, but use your anger as a fuel, but in a very calm and grounded way. That is why this goddess is so important. It teaches us that you can be calm, serene, beautiful, and powerful, and courageous, and fierce, all at the same time. So deep bow, Jai Ma, and just wanted to send you all a reminder that this is very important time to dance. And I will start some dance sessions also very soon, maybe free, maybe on donations, I don't know. But one of my beautiful sisters, she's already going to start leading, or she's already started. I've posted her group. She's an amazing dancer. She does the dances of empowerment and a lot of other beautiful psychological dance practices, as well as just fun dancing. We also need to bring more joy. Right now, there's so much energy of fear. It's okay to have fear. Of course, there's crisis. We do have fear. It's okay to have fear. But we also, when there is darkness in the room, we don't try to push the darkness out. We turn the light switch on. So rather than trying to push the darkness of fear out, which is hard to push, you have fear. You cannot push it out. I just have fear. What do I do? If you tell me don't have fear, it's not going to go away. We don't try to push the darkness out. We turn the light switch on. So turn the light switch on. Increase your joy. If you cannot reduce your fear, increase your joy. Increase your courage. Increase your power. Increase your love. Increase beauty. Increase pleasure. And then fear will naturally it will not have space to exist in you too much. Yeah. So go into your flow. Just see, I've posted on my page. Try and join that group. She's so generous. She's also offering it for free. So dance with her. She does belly dancing, flamenco, amazing dancing, and Indian Rajasthani gypsy dancing. So please join her. Please join me later on also when I start the dance lessons. So stay in touch. Join you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Indian time. Deep bow, Jai Ma. If any of you want to send me any kind of donation just from your heart, I'm not asking for anything for this. This is totally for free. But if you feel in your heart to send some donation, then please send me a message. I'll send you my PayPal. Thank you very much. The donation will be accepted, but not expected. These are crisis times. I want to be a channel of support for whoever needs it. So if you know any person who is in crisis, who is suffering, who is feeling too much fear, anxiety, panic, whatever, please invite them to join this. It'll be a good karma. Really invite them. Spread the word. Okay? And remember this practice before falling asleep at night. If you have any disturbing emotions or energies, do this practice. It will calm you down. Thank you very much. Deep bow. Jai Ma. Love. Thank you, Ganesh Uncle. Positive is very, very simple. It is always us. Shweta says, yes, we ought to use our anger. We ought to channel our anger very wisely at the right time for the right reason at the right moment. I'll talk more about it on a day where we cover Goddess Kali. Welcome, Nick. Seema. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See you tomorrow in the circle. Thank you, Aboli. Thank you so much, Maria Jose. Love you. Love you all so much, so much, so much. You're all in my heart. Deep unconditional love to all of you.